just want to want to believe. I don't know about
I had a nice girlfriend and a nice job and a nice apartment and a nice car.
I resigned from my job in UNESCO.
I created an internet consulting company.
But there was some part of me that still felt fundamentally unsatisfied.
That field did not serve creating things in the world that I believed in.
Then I made this like solemn vow to myself that I wasn't going to do anything again in my life that didn't come from my passion or my integrity.
People who've walked out and the kinds of things they're creating and generating out of that are really super inspiring for me.
I learned from Manish that I'm a walkout of a system that isn't working in the world. And I am a walk-on in the field of Berkana, creating an alternative way of making a difference in the world. We created the Berkana Exchange to be what we call today a trans-local learning community. Manish Jain and I noticed that there were these learning centers in different places. I noticed how much power there would be if they were in meaningful relationship with each other as co-learners.
There were these primarily young entrepreneurs who were stepping forward out of a deep sense of calling to name their work and to bring it forward in this form called a learning center that was built to invite leadership from the community forward to build communities that work better.
Daniel from Uniterra had been working on bicycle-powered technologies, mixers and blenders and washing machines. And he had asked me, do you have a workshop? And he has a very well set up industrialized workshop. And I said, not exactly, but we'll be able to manage. So he came, and the first day I introduced him to Panalal and Vishal. Said they're really excited about this, they want to work with me on this. And they brought out a saw and the hammer, and he was like, that's your workshop? And I'm like, yeah, we want to do things with tools that people have easy access to. So there was a beautiful collaboration where they made a totally new model of a bicycle mixer and a totally new model of a washing machine. So I think that's what happens when people get together and really can create that intercultural dialogue. It's really magical things. And this blender that they've created now, we can produce in India for about, which would be 120 rupees, and it doesn't use any electricity. So that's what, some of the magic that can come out of that.
So translocal means ideas, knowledge, wisdom, the learning flowing from place to place to place.
I am proud to be human. Now is our time to be choosing. Clarity over confusion. What we feel over illusion. Collectively moving to the next level of being together. We'll only make it by being collectively clever across the intergenerational, national, tribal, racial, spiritual, financial fragmentation. Weaving together the pieces releases the emerging new. From chaos comes order. 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 From chaos comes order.
The way we learn is by going into deep reflective conversation with each other. Go ahead and do something, then we look at what happened and say, what can we learn from that?
I think the greatest contribution that the Berkana Exchange has had within this community and within the community of people in our work is that it's cracked open people's sense of possibility.